Hello, welcome along everyone. Namaste. My name's Philippa and I'll be guiding you through this practice this evening. For you, it might be this morning, but it's going to be a nice, relaxing, candlelit, grounding asana practice. So get yourself ready. You can always pause the video and then come back. And for this class, if you have a blanket, it will help just for a bit of comfort. And if you also have 2 blocks, that will help. But if you don't have any of those props, that's okay. Still, please join in. I want to thank you for coming. You know, sometimes one of the hardest things about our yoga practice is getting started, getting onto the mat. So thanks for coming. Please stay with me for the class and we'll get started in our child's pose. So bringing your knees together, bringing your big toes to touch. And you can start to fold forward from your hips, placing your hands in front and then walking your hands forward. Soften into your elbows, your shoulders ground down, and then relax your forehead down onto your blanket or onto the mat. Let your head relax. And if this position isn't comfortable for you, you can start laying down on your back, or you can prop yourself up, having a few blankets underneath the thighs, or you can have a block underneath your forehead or rest on your hands. So just adjust so you'll be comfortable. We'll be here for a few minutes. So let your body start to ground down into the floor, into the earth, into the props. Unwinding from your day, whatever's been happening. And take awareness to your breath. Just feeling the breath at your nostrils. You may like to start to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Get a sense of letting go and releasing. Settle into this space that you've created. And bring your mind's focus and attention onto relaxing. Relax your facial muscles, your jaw and mouth, your neck and shoulders, your arms and hands, your back and hips, your thighs, lower legs, ankles and feet. Breathing into your abdomen, expanding the breath all the way to the top of your lungs, and then exhaling completely, breathing out from top to bottom. Just slow your breath down. Each exhalation is long and complete. Continue to move with your breath. Gently making our way up to a tabletop position, pressing into your hands as we inhale, lifting the head, sliding your hands so they're underneath your wrists, and gently lift your head and your chest. Expand into your abdomen, and then as you exhale, lower your hips back to your heels, slide the palms forward slightly, and ground down into your child's pose. Inhale, lifting you up back to your cow pose, open into the belly and the chest. And then exhale as you send the hips back and lower down. Just take a couple more of these movements at your own pace. Create space and length as you inhale. And let go and release as you exhale. Soften the body. Just moving through this one more time. Really open as you inhale. And then relax as you exhale. Let's come back up and stay in a neutral tabletop position. Ground into your feet, the tops of your feet, and ground into your palms. Just become aware of what's touching the floor, the earth here. So the knees, the hands, firming into your shoulders, and very slightly lengthen through your tailbone and into the crown of your head. A very gentle engagement as you draw your navel towards your spine. Broaden the space between your ribs. And feel the space between your shoulder blades open as you gently press that space upwards. Your neck is long. Nice, let's come into a gentle balance. So keep grounded in your hands. You can keep your knees hip distance, or sometimes I like to bring my knees together. Slowly extend your right leg behind as you flex through the ankle. Be aware of how your body is touching the floor now with that leg lifted. Keeping that same alignment, but with the leg extended. If you can go further, gently peel your left palm off the floor and extend your left arm forward, fingertips reaching through. Keep that alignment of your spine as you continue to hug your abdomen, your navel to your spine. Make sure you're breathing. Ground into the right palm, soften into that left knee. Let's exhale, release the hand, release the knee. Take a breath here. Again, just connect with the floor. Extend the left leg behind now. Just slowly pressing through the heel. Maybe you can really straighten that leg with the left toes pointing down. Keep that spine long, hugging the navel to the abdomen, broaden the rib cage, and peel that right palm away from the floor, reaching it forward. Balance, breathe. Relax your jaw, your facial muscles. Let's exhale and lower back down. Take a breath in child's pose, hips to heels, soothing your lower back. So let your hips relax down as the space in your back melts away from the spine, the muscles ease off. We're slowly going to come up into a downward facing dog. So inhale back to tabletop. Bring your hands slightly further forward, just a few inches, and keep the middle finger facing directly forward. Curl your toes under, press strongly into your hands, and gently lift your knees away from the floor as you send your hips up. You can keep your knees bent for a few moments here. Lengthen into your spine. Keep the neck long as well. And draw your chest slightly back towards your thighs. Press into your palms and start to pedal the heels out slowly. So you can bend one knee and lower the opposite heel and switch. Just getting that feeling of creating space and length into the back of the body, the back of the legs. Just taking this time away from this online computer access, where we can just step back and be with our breath, be in the body, notice how it feels to move. Again, soften both your knees, and we'll slowly walk the hands back towards your feet. Nice. From here you can just hang forward into a forward fold. So bend your knees again, draping your body over the upper body, over the lower body. On your inhalation, gently slide your hands up to your shins or your thighs and draw your shoulders back. So again, you have that nice line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Maybe you can extend the back of your legs so they're straight. Keep that length in your spine as we fold forward again. Bend the knees. Relax your abdomen over your thighs and bring your arms down. And a little option here, if you do have a couple of blocks, you can rest your hands on blocks for support. And if you don't have blocks, you can just take your hands to opposite elbows and fold forward. If you can, place both your palms on the floor. Notice how it feels to ground into your feet and your hands. Breathe into what you're feeling in the body. And on each breath, find a bit more length, reaching the tailbone a bit higher up. On each exhale, soften the body, relax, let the head drop. Breathing in, come back to halfway lift, so you can have your hands, shins, thighs, or if you do have some blocks, you can hold onto the blocks. Straighten your legs, lengthen your spine, and then exhale as you fold. Nice, we're going to uncurl and come to stand. So from a forward fold, knees soft, roll your way up slowly. Feel the space in the back of your spine, open and releasing. As you make it to mountain, breathe in and stretch your arms up. Lift your head, your gaze, and a full body stretch, reaching into the fingertips. Let's exhale, take the hands to heart center. One breath here. Draw the shoulders back and down. Just moving through half salute, so just stay where you are on your mat. Inhale, lift the arms, lift your gaze, gently press the hips forward, engage your inner thighs. Exhale, bend the knees, take the arms wide as you hinge from your hips and fold forward all the way down, maybe to your blocks or maybe to the floor. Inhalation takes us to halfway lift. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, long legs, and exhale as we fold again. So you can either uncurl and roll up, or you can come up with a flat back, placing your hands on your hips, bend your knees, and come up with a straight spine on the exhale. And on the inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to heart center. So let's do a couple more half salutes. Breathing in, lift up. Engage the center of your body, your inner thighs, your chest. Exhale, arms wide, folding forward. Inhale, you're halfway. And exhale to fold. Either uncurl or rising with a straight back. You can take hands to hips or circle the arms around. When you reach the top, inhale. And then exhale to close, hands to center. Let's do one more at our own pace with the breath. Nice and slow. Grounding into your feet. Once you've completed that sequence, just finding your mountain pose, bringing your arms beside your body. Just check in with your feet here. So lift your toes, spread your toes, and then relax your toes. Find the 3 pillars of your feet. So the base of your big toe, the base of your little toe, and the center of your heel. So they're like 3 pillars. And then lift through the arches that are all connected in your feet. Gently feel that lifting sensation through your inner thighs, your pelvic floor slightly engaged, your abdomen. And then open into your chest, so lifting that center. As you lift your heart, draw the shoulders back, relax your arms. And then lift through the crown of your head. So all sides of your neck are lengthened, the chin very slightly tucked. Notice how it feels to be standing still. Breathe. Relax your jaw, cheeks. Just enjoy this moment. We'll slowly take it wide with the legs. So stepping your feet out wide. Nice. Taking your hands onto your hips. We're going to come into a warrior two pose. So let's start with the right foot. Turn your right toes towards the right side of your mat, or to the front or the back. And then slightly angle your left toes in. Now, a nice wide stance. You can always go wider if you need to. Let's take a bend into that right knee. And as you bend into the right knee, check the knee and the toes are still facing forward, so pointing in the same direction. Again, you can go wider if you have more space to lunge in your body. Keep that knee tracking over the ankle. And then let's breathe in and extend the arms in line with the shoulders, reaching through all 10 fingers. Drop into the shoulders. Nice long neck. Let's pause here for a moment. So standing poses are super grounding because we're using the strength in our legs to ground. So find that depth, find that lunge, and then find that lightness, that softness through your upper body. Strong. Breathe. Let's take a little flow here. As we inhale, lift the palms, lift the arms, and straighten that front leg. You can look forward or up. And then exhale, lunge into your front knee and bring your arms in line with the shoulders. So let's do it with the breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale to lunge. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Breathing in. Just slow the breath down. And go at your breath cycle. Let's do one more. Inhale. And then exhale, warrior two. One more breath. Slowly release your arms. Turn your head to face forward and then straighten your front leg and turn the toes in. Let's just go straight to the other side. So turn your left toes over to the left. Slightly angle your right toes and press through the back heel. Take a lunge. Nice. Just notice how that feels in the body and your legs. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips. Your heel is in line with the back arch or the back heel, whatever feels more comfortable. Let's take a breath and extend the arms out. Both arms are equal. Reach through the fingers, the thumbs. Soften into your shoulders. Hold and breathe. Just pause here. Feel grounded in your feet and your legs. Like I mentioned, there's 3 pillars in your feet. Just pressing evenly into those 3 pillars. Lifting up through the arches. Lifting up through the legs, the inner thighs. While maintaining that depth, that strength, that groundedness and connection into the floor, into the earth. Breathe. Keep your mind focused on what you're doing. Let's inhale, lift the arms, straighten the left leg. And then exhale as you lunge. Keep tracking that knee in line with the front toes. Maybe you can go deeper if there's space, if there's room. Listen, check in with the body. How does it feel? Working with your breath, connecting movement with breath. Really go to that full extension of your inhale, long and deep. And that exhalation as well is long and complete, so all the way to the end of your exhale. One more. nose for a breath. Draw the shoulders down. Nice. Slowly lower your hands, straighten the left leg, and we'll turn the feet forward. Nice. Maybe taking your blocks here if you have them. We're going to come to fold forward. So this time turn your toes so they're facing slightly pigeon-toed or at least forward. Bring your hands into your hips. Just soften your knees slightly. Inhale, open the chest, maybe like to look up, open the throat. And then exhale, hinging from your hips. Come down with a nice flat back, straight spine. And just start with a halfway position with your spine. From here, you can fold all the way down. Either place your hands on the block or on the floor. And we'll come back to halfway. So inhale, you can place hands on the block, halfway, or hands to thighs. Draw shoulders away from ears. Lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of your head. And let's take it all the way down again. So as you fold forward, you could place your hands on the blocks, maybe at the lowest height or any height that feels right. Or maybe if you can lower your palms all the way to the ground. You can always take your feet wider if you need to. Just make sure you're pressing evenly through the feet so you're not sinking into the inner arch or the outer arch. Nice grounding into your palms, whether they're on the blocks, the floor, or maybe just fingertips. Let's fold forward a little further. Bring your head down. Notice what you're feeling in the body. If you have that room, that flexibility, you can bring your hands a bit closer so they're reaching in line with your feet. Feel connected to the floor, the earth. And again, bring your mind's focus onto the breath. Gently bring your body weight forward. Notice how that changes your stretch. One more breath. Inhale, come to your halfway lift, so either onto your blocks or onto your thighs. And then exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. And then we'll slowly pigeon toe the feet in, just about halfway. Take your hands onto your upper thighs, bend your knees and slowly rise. Exhale as you rise. And then inhale when you reach the top. Relax. Let's come into a tree pose, taking mountain pose to begin with. Standing tall evenly through your feet. And find a drishti, find something to focus on that's not moving. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Gently transition your body weight to your left foot. Let's bring the right knee up towards the chest. See if you can hold onto your right knee or the shin. Just hug that knee in slightly. Root down through your left foot. From here, if you can, open your knee out to the side. Take hold of your ankle on the foot and slowly place it to the inner thigh. If that's not accessible, you can place it on the calf muscle or the foot to the floor and the heel to the ankle. Any of those three options. Nice. So when you do come to connect the foot to the thigh, actively press your inner thigh into the foot, drawing that knee open. Bring your hands to a comfortable position, heart center, and then relax your shoulders. Feel the inner body, the outer body hugging, connecting, joining each other as you gently lift into the core, the pelvic floor, so all this is strong. Strong through the foot, the leg, the core, and let's gently Lift the arms. Create some openness and happiness and light into that upper body, as if we're growing branches reaching for that sunlight. Breathe. Beautiful. Come down the same way you came in, slowly, hands to heart center. Bring your right knee forward and then lower it down. Find mountain. Take a few breaths. Notice how it feels to have both feet on the earth. Slowly transition your body weight to the right foot, lifting your left. And take that knee up to your chest. Again, keep that drishti, that focus. Bring your hands to the shin or knee, hug it in. Keep the chest open. And then release your hands as we take the knee out and place your foot either to the inner thigh, the calf muscle, or the foot and the ankle connect. Wherever you are, try to find your focus, your center. Again, pressing the thigh into the foot, and the foot slightly into the thigh, but more the thigh into the foot. Heart center. Be aware of your tree swaying to the side, so try to bring it so the spine is neutral. Ground into the foot. Open into your palms if you wish to take this variation. Relax the muscles of your face. Breathe. Again, slowly come out the same way you came in. Hands to prayer, knee comes forward, and then we slowly lower. Mountain. Let's come to the front of the mat. Remove any props to the side. We'll inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward, arms wide, hinge from your hips, lower. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the right foot, then the left foot back. Come into a plank pose. Wrists under shoulders, hips in line with the body. If this is too strong, gently lower your knees for support. Nice, just take a couple breaths. Engage into your core. Find your breath. Find the space between your shoulder blades. Broaden as you press into the hands. Or slowly descend down to the floor as we inhale and then exhale, lower. Bend the elbows, control. Lower onto your belly, into your chest. Take one hand in front and then the other palm on top and just rest your forehead on your hands. Take a moment here. We'll come into a nice stretch for the quadricep muscles, the hip flexors. So let's inhale, lift the heart center and the chest. Come momentarily into Sphinx pose. So bring your elbows under your shoulders, your palms and fingers face forward. And broaden the space between your collarbones. Press into your elbows. Reach into your feet. Take the left forearm so it's parallel with the front of your mat. And then bend your right knee. Take the heel towards the buttocks. And if you can, bring your right arm around to the side and hold onto the ankle or the foot. Draw that right shoulder back. So you can stay here and start to draw the heel in. Or if that's a little bit intense, you can lower onto your chest, rest your forehead on your wrist or your forehead onto your arm, and then bring the heel closer to your buttocks. Relax into your quadricep, your hips. And if there's any intense, sharp pain in the knee joint, just ease off. We don't want to feel any pain in the body. We just want to feel a good stretch. Let's slowly release. Lower your right foot down. Come back to Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders, palms forward. Breathing here. Coming into the other side. So this time the right forearm comes parallel with the front of your mat. And then we bend the left knee and take the left arm around and out to the side, holding onto that foot or ankle. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you lower onto your chest. Rest the forehead on your arm. And then again, bring that left heel closer to the buttocks. Check in with the knee. And breathe. Relaxing the muscles in the body. Take your last breath here. And slowly releasing the hand, the foot. Come back to Sphinx. Press into the elbows, lift the center of your chest. And then we'll slide the hands back so they're under the shoulders. Press back all the way to child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead down. And relax your back. If you wish, you can take your arms beside your body and your knees closer together. Release into your shoulders and your head. Inhale, lifting up. Let's slowly come onto our back now. So you may wish to take your blanket for a support for your head. And then lower down slowly. And hug your knees into your chest. Feel the shoulders relax onto the floor. Slightly tuck your chin so the back of your neck is long. And come into a bridge pose. Lower the soles of your feet to the floor. Ground down into your feet. And bring your palms beside your body. As you press into your feet, tuck your tailbone under. And then lift your spine slowly off the floor. Press into your feet. Let's slowly lower again. Feel each vertebrae connecting to the ground as you lower. Let's do a couple more dynamically, slowly as we inhale, lift the hips. And as we exhale, lower the spine. Really relax into your hips and your buttocks when you lower. And then engage the inner thighs, the pelvic floor as you lift. Keep the knees parallel. Let's take one more. Release your spine, your hips. So a few options here for our next pose, a twist. You can take your knees to the right and your head to the left. To go a little bit deeper, you can first hug your knees to your chest. And then bring your arms in line with the shoulders or cactus arms. And bring your knees to the right and head to the left. Relax your legs. A nice easy twist, gentle twist. Again, if you have those blocks nearby, you can support your knees with a block or two, or even a cushion. Try to keep that left shoulder down so we're not rolling all to the right. We're actually grounding the back, the shoulders down, and we're softening into the knees and the thighs. So find support wherever you need to. Relax your head and your neck. Just enjoy this comfortable twist. Breathing slowly. slowly bring your head to center. Lift your left knee, then your right knee. Come back to that setup position for bridge and just realign your hips, your pelvis, so it's in a neutral position. And then either from here you can take the knees to the left, head to the right, or for a deeper option, take your knees first to your chest and then lower your knees to the left and head to the right. Again, just check in with that shoulder, so we're grounding that right shoulder down. Find support for the knees or the legs if you need to. Again, be comfortable, make adjustments. And when you're comfortable, relax. Relax your back and your shoulders. Let your arms surrender. Slowly bring your head to center. Bring your right knee up and then your left knee. Return to your bridge setup, feet to the floor. Let's take one more bridge just to realign the spine. So press into your feet, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips. Lengthen through to the tailbone, all the way to the base of your neck, your spine. Sorry, the top of your neck, your spine. And then we'll exhale and slowly print your spine into the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Relax your hips and pelvis. Hug your knees into your chest. You may like to lift your head and shoulders and squeeze into the shape of a ball. And then slowly releasing everything. Place your head gently on the ground, bring your arms beside your body, lower your feet, and then extend your legs out. Take a comfortable Shavasana. If you feel like you need a bit of warmth, you can place a blanket over your body. Or if you need more support, you can have a cushion under your head. Take a good 5 minutes to rest here, to let go and to relax. So you want to be comfortable. Walk your shoulders down away from your ears and out to the sides. Bring your arms out quite wide so your palms are facing upwards, open. And take your legs a little wider so you can allow the feet, the toes to turn outwards. Relax your hips and your buttocks. And let everything release. So we're going to take a little bit of breath awareness through the body now. Let's come to our complete yoga breathing. So breathing into your abdomen. Feel the breath expand to your ribs, all the way to your lungs, chest, and then exhale, release from your chest, rib cage, and abdomen. So just find your rhythm to this breath. Breathing from the bottom of your lungs to the top, breathing out from the top of your lungs to the bottom. We're going to count the breath now, just starting to lengthen our outwards breath a little more than our outwards breath. Our outwards breath helps to calm, unwind, relax the body. So I'll guide you through it. So to help us all be on the same breath, let's relax and take a long exhale. Breathing in for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now breathing out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5. Nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now breathe out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue just counting in your mind. Allow your exhalation to be long and complete. Feel your entire body letting go. Release everything. Body, emotion, mind. And take these last moments to rest in this yoga music, these beautiful sounds. Just connect to these sounds. Starting to bring awareness back to your breath. Notice how you're feeling. Slowly bring movement back to your fingers and your toes, moving with awareness, not rushing, just slow as you breathe a little deeper. You can start to take the arms above your head, As you inhale, stretch your whole body, stretch into your toes, your fingers. And then lower the arms and gradually draw your knees in towards your chest. Again, not rushing, nice and slow. Feel your back grounding into the earth. Your head. When you're ready, you can slowly roll over to your right. Rest your head on your upper arm, on your hands. And again, moving slowly, we'll slowly press our way up. Come to a comfortable seated position. Maybe prop yourself on a blanket or a cushion. Sit tall in your spine. Relax your shoulders. Make sure your chest is open and you can breathe evenly. Close down your eyes. Relax your facial muscles. So keeping this groundedness, this sense of connecting. And here we're going to connect with these yoga sounds through some kirtan meditation. So I'll sing the mantra, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. And these sounds are not like material sounds. They're spiritual sounds. And just like us, the spirit soul, we can connect with these spiritual sounds and find this sense of peace and inner happiness. So I like to share this with you, and you can experience this as well. So try to let your mind rest in the sound. If it wanders, just bring it back and relax. So I'll just continue to sing the sound. You can listen, or if you feel inclined, you can join in, sing with me. So just close your eyes, sit back and relax. Join in when you're ready. Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Just keep that sound in your mind as you relax and rest. Stay connected to this feeling of peace and happiness. Let's bring our hands to heart center. I offer my respects to you. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.